Cream of the crop, Devil Dog Gaming. Snap into it.
Alright everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back for another episode of Nate's Tries. You've seen the thumbnail, you know what this is about. This is involving the new Halloween-themed cereals that are currently at your local grocery store. So far, now there's other ones, but these are the three main brands. They consist of your Spooky Marshmallow Apple Jacks, your Spooky Chocolate Frosted Flakes, and of course your
Spooky
Fruit Loops cereal. Now, if you haven't noticed one key thing about these, they're not that spooky, they're not that scary. And the reason why I'm saying that is, if you haven't noticed, all they are the same damn cereals, but with the same marshmallows added. If you notice, even on here, all it is these three marshmallows right here. Let me get the box right there. You've got pretty much it's like a Frankenstein head, you got a white ghost, and then you got like a purplish bat. It's basically the same marshmallows in every box, because if you look on there, you see the same three marshmallows. Your bat, your Frankenstein, and your ghost. And of course, in your Apple Jacks, it's the same thing. So all it is basically, when you buy these boxes of cereal, you're paying for the box. In all due fairness, if you ate the box, I think you probably get more nourishment out of the cardboard than you would out of the actual cereal inside. I mean, in all due fairness, because let's be honest, cereal is just cereal. But, after all, they're not bad. I did notice also, limited edition. I always say this because I'm always right. Limited edition. Yeah, limited to as many frickin' boxes as I can sell you. Oh, but seriously, let's set these bad boys aside. And basically, I am going to open them up one at a time and actually try each and every one of these cereals. And I think what I'm going to do at the end, since they're virtually the same, I'm going to combine all three into one special cereal. I think I'll call it a chocolate frosted fruit jack cereal with marshmallows. Or better yet, why don't they just give you a box that's nothing but marshmallows? Let's be honest, I'm surprised they haven't gotten to that point, because it's close enough with these. But let's go ahead and crack open the first box, pour myself a bowl, and taste it to see if it really is any different, or if it's just nothing more than the same plain ass cereal, just with new marshmallows, which you know it is. First up is going to be the standard issue Fruit Loops, the Spooky Fruit Loops. Mainly because I feel out of the three, the Fruit Loops probably has the least amount of flavor. First of all, I'll have to say I'm not a fan of how boxes close anymore. I wish that, first of all, I think the bag should be like a Ziploc bag in there, so you can reseal the cereal to keep it fresh. And the top, I kind of miss the old boxes that would actually lock when you closed it. These little flaps nowadays are just crappy. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you this, kid. The Fruit Loops are actually different colors than normal. You get your pumpkin orange, and then you get like a blue. I'm not sure what that is. But the marshmallows are downright pathetic. I mean, you hardly get any marshmallows in this, and the ones you do get are pathetic. I mean, that's sad. So far, I am not impressed. I'm going to take my Vitamin D's Nuts milk and go ahead and pour myself a little bit of milk. Right offhand, I'm not really getting any fruit smell like normal. They seem to smell worse. They smell less than Fruit Loops normally do. I don't know. Yeah, they don't have any fruit smell. Well, let's get a bite here and see. Not much to say about that either. If you had standard issue cereal marshmallows, like in anything like Lucky Charms, I always have that weird foam rubber texture. They're like really mushy and chewy. Mushy and chewy and dry in the center. All in all, I'm quite disappointed with this. Like I said, other than the color change of the Fruit Loops, they seem to have less fruit flavor in them, probably due to the marshmallows. But let's try the next cereal now. Alright, next up, since I think this is the second most flavorful cereal than the last, is the Fruit Loops. Once again, I'm going to say this, much like the Fruit Loops, the Apple Jacks actually have less of an Apple Jack smell. Now, colors of the Apple Jacks do appear to be the same as normal Apple Jacks, so they don't seem to actually have changed the flavor and color of these. I don't know, let's see. Once again, I think they lowered the sugar amount and the flavor amount to try to compensate with the marshmallows. The Apple Jacks have a lot better flavor to them than the Fruit Loops did, but they suffer from the same exact problem. You have less of the patent pending Apple Jack flavor than you normally would in a normal box of Apple Jacks. And once again, I think they did that strictly for the reasoning of all the marshmallows they put in here, which aren't that many, but there's more marshmallows in the Apple Jacks than there appears to be in the Fruit Loops. Suffers from the same problem the last one did. They have neutered the flavor of the Apple Jacks when they added in the marshmallows. Let me get a bunch of marshmallows here. Hands down, the Apple Jacks are a lot sweeter than the Fruit Loops, but they don't quite have that apple flavor to it, the Apple Jack flavor. So, another kind of a disappointment. But now it's on time for the third and final one, the chocolate frosted flakes. Let's see if that actually works out. All right, the third and final box cereal is the chocolate frosted flakes. First of all, they smell fantastic, but the chocolate frosted flakes, it's kind of hard to screw that up. Well, that's and this bag seems to be, there we go. It was like stuck from it there. So let's, oh, these don't look good. I'll set the box down over here. These do not look appealing at all. They look like burnt fucking cornflakes. But the problem is what I said earlier. Whenever they add marshmallows to something, they cut back on what other sort of flavoring device they use. Like these are supposed to be chocolate frosted flakes. Well, if you notice, most of these flakes aren't really that frosted. And it comes off as a very unappealing color. I will say this, though. This one has an amazing amount of marshmallows in it. I mean, it's mostly marshmallows, which that's not a bad thing. But let's pour a little bit more of this vitamin D's nuts milk on here. Not much milk this time. And, holy crap. I got to show you this. This is amazing here. It's like, literally, nothing but marshmallows in this one. Nothing but marshmallows. I was joking when I said that earlier, but literally, there's like nothing but frickin' marshmallows in this one. Boy, somebody like really showed up for Marshmallow Day on this one. And of course, it is already turning the milk to chocolate milk, which is good. Well, let's go ahead and take a bite and see. No. I had high hopes for this one. I really did. But this one actually seems worse than the other two, in my opinion, and here's my opinion why. First of all, I have no problems with the massive amounts of marshmallows in the box. Something about the flavor of the chocolate with the sweet marshmallows does not work. Let me get some of these flakes without the marshmallows. See if it's the marshmallows that's doing it. Try some of the chocolate flavored milk here now. Now the flakes by themselves and the chocolate milk it creates, those are good. But something about the marshmallows in this, for me, just doesn't work. I'm disappointed. I kind of thought that would be my favorite, but actually out of all of them, I like the Spooky Apple Jacks best. But now it's time for the finale. Let's create my abomination cereal by combining all three of these and see if it works out or not. I bet you it won't. Alright, now it's time for my finale cereal, what I was calling it, a chocolate frosted fruit jack. That's what I'm going to call it. So
Chocolate frosted fruit jack!
A little bit of the frosted flakes. If I can get the back. I mean, they smell great, but it's a little bit of chocolate corn flakes. Put in there. Don't try this at home, kids. Let's see. A little bit of the Apple Jacks. Let's get the Jacks going in there. And let's finish it off with some fruited type loops. That is one disgusting looking cereal. There we go.
Chocolate frosted fruit jack.
Chocolate frosted fruit jack cereal. Guaranteed to give a 12% boost to your riboflavin. Let's add a little bit of the vitamin D's nuts milk on here. Okay. Mix this up good. Hopefully it won't cause some sort of weird chemical reaction. Oddly enough, this seems to be like counteracting itself here. It's not doing anything to the milk. It's not changing the color of the milk. That's weird. But let's get a nice spoonful of every single thing here. Ugh. Ugh. No. Oh. You know, honestly, the Fruit Loops and the Apple Jacks aren't bad together. But once again, it seems to be the Frosted Flakes and the marshmallows. No. Hey, Ma! Hey, Pa! The cereal has gone bad. Don't eat the cereal. No. No, that is not good at all. No. No. And I have to say, don't try a chocolate frosted fruit jack cereal. This stuff is disgusting. Oh my gosh, that is really gross. But in the end, I can honestly highly recommend just getting your normal cereal. Alright? These are gimmick cereals, and in all due fairness, I find with the addition of the marshmallows added, they've taken away a lot of the flavor of the cereals. My least favorite, oddly enough, is going to shock you. My least favorite is the chocolate frosted flakes, which I thought I'd like. And the reason being is that chocolate does not go with the marshmallows and there's not enough chocolate on the flakes. My second least favorite has to be the Fruit Loops. My favorite is the Apple Jacks. Something about it, it does kind of work with the marshmallows, but they removed a lot of the Apple Jack flavor. Same as the Fruit Loops. In the end, if you're a fan of any of these cereals, just pick up the regular box version of them. But if you do plan on actually maybe picking up one of these spooky themed ones with the marshmallows, I could probably recommend the Apple Jacks for you. It's the closest to the original flavor of the original cereal with the addition of the marshmallows, which is just a typical gimmick. I mean, after all, they got the little thing on the back. It's the same on all three boxes. But yeah, my final word is definitely not good. Pass on it. Okay, but not that good. and passable. But in the end, seriously, just go and get your normal friggin' ones. They're a lot better than this. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I want to thank each and every one of you for watching these videos. Hit the bell icon to stay updated whenever I release any new videos. Hit that thumbs up if you like the video. Leave comments. I love answering each and every one of your comments. And I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out.